Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Today I've got a book unboxing for you guys, and I know what you're thinking, more books, Marian? I was not planning to buy any books, at least for the first half of this year, but my friend Marian Guevara over on her Instagram was having a book sale, and okay, to be fair, I was looking at the books for quite a long time before I made this decision, but they were on a really good sale, and it's always great to support other booktubers as well. And I'm just really, really excited about the books she was getting rid of. So let me open this box, and we're opening it upside down to preserve any identities. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so the first book, I'm going to actually have to move this off the table so that we can actually look at each thing properly. So one moment. All right, so first one here, which is just so perfectly packaged. This is the Barnes & Noble edition of Arabian Nights. I mean, it's like almost new. It's so perfect. But yeah, Barnes & Noble, probably a lot of you know, they put out these really beautiful hardcover editions of classics. And I know I've seen some really cool collections there in the last year or so. I think they have like Lovecraft, Sherlock Holmes. I'm just going off of memory here, so you can fact check me. But yeah, just like, all the big hits that you might want. I mean, these are beautiful books. And I don't have any version of Arabian Nights. So this is so exciting. And I actually have read, well, let's see what this one includes. All right, this one starts with Scheherazade, a very famous piece of classical music by Rimsky-Korsakov. That is my primary familiarity with that story, but it's pretty well known. Sinbad the Sailor is also something I recognize by name, and of course it has Aladdin, which I think a lot of us have read before, and then a bunch of other ones I just don't actually recognize. I think maybe because it says Tale of Scheherazade concluded. Maybe these are like part of that, because her story is she's sort of like in this Bluebeard's castle situation where she's one of many wives that is going to be killed by this guy, but she decides to tell him some stories to prevent him from doing her in. So these might be part of that frame story. I guess we'll find out, but I really can't wait. And I didn't realize this actually does have illustrations, so that's cool. I'm really fond of illustrations, especially in children's books. And yeah, again, this is in such beautiful condition, so I can't wait to read this. So that's so cool. All right, the next one, which is kind of not something I would usually go for, but I was looking at various friends' reviews of it on Goodreads, and I'm like, I should give it a try. It sounds pretty good, actually. So this is, for you Jane Austen fans out there, this is Arabella by Georgette Heyer, and she wrote a lot of Regency-style romance, of which this is one of her most popular. And never read Higher. Not the biggest fan of Jane Austen personally, but you know, a lot of people liked it, and I thought I'm just gonna give it a try. And I know someone who might also enjoy it, so yeah, I thought, why not take the opportunity to read at least one Georgette Heyer novel? And I think, you know, I would almost assume at some point she'll become considered a bit classic herself. This was first published in 1949, so it's getting up there in years, and she just has a really strong legacy of writing this genre, and people really like it, so I'll have to give it a try. Looks like Marianne included a book depository bookmark, so thank you for that. That's awesome. And then last but not least, and this one I'm also super excited about, I've been eyeing these editions for the longest time at the bookstore, but I could never just bring myself to splurge on them. This is Poems of Rome, and this collection is called The Everyman's Library Pocket Poets. I mean, isn't that beautiful? What this is, let's see. The Eternal City has inspired poetic tributes to the grandeur of its art and architecture for 2.5 millennia. Poems of Rome gathers a remarkable sampling of these, drawn from across many cultures and time periods, from ancient Rome to contemporary America. So these poets are not just Roman poets, but they're also... Wait, are these... let me see. I'm not sure actually if this does include any Roman poets, but it's about people who have written about Rome in poetic form. So that's cool. And I'm just very, very into poetic collections, poem collections. Perhaps we shall read some of these someday. I'm just very excited about that. One of the books I read a while ago that always left a big impression on me was, what's it called? The Marble Faun by Nathaniel Hawthorne, which is essentially a travelogue of Rome in the 1800s. So I'm kind of excited that this might be sort of in that same headspace. So yeah, I kind of jumped at the chance to get this. I didn't even know this was one of their collections. So I think that's such a cool way to collect poems around a particular place, especially one with such a legacy as Rome. Aw, that's a sweet note from Marianne here. Oh, that's really nice. Well, I'm really glad that you had the book sale, Marianne, and I think it's such a wonderful way to, rehome books. It's something I shall have to try one of these days. Thanks again for giving me this opportunity to get these books and for packaging them so perfectly. And thanks to everyone for watching. I hope you have a good rest of the week. I have some really cool videos coming up soon. Of course, the Crime and Punishment deep dive, which is going to take me some time to prepare for, but I have thoughts. I have lots of thoughts. And then the other one is going to be a reading update from Nigel. So looking forward to that one soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.